Welcome YouTube. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks. It feels like I haven't looked at the charts or traded in so long. So I'm actually kind of excited to get back into trading. This year I've reviewed some stuff. I'm gonna go basically a little bit more aggressive with the way I trade, because obviously I was very conservative, which isn't a bad thing. Jesus Christ, which isn't a bad thing, but we'll see. Obviously I can't just say I'm gonna be aggressive. I need to obviously get used to the markets and stuff and just see what happens. I can't be aggressive if there's no setups to trade. But when it comes to like my level selection and stuff like that, I'm going to be just a tiny bit more aggressive. If the trade makes sense, obviously it has to fit the rules, but if the trade makes sense, I'm going to go for it basically. So like there's some trades, for example, like GU, this one, which is, I wouldn't really normally go for that. Just because obviously this isn't much of a move. I mean, it is 250, but for a fib, I'd say like 300, 350. It's quite a tight fib. However, the story makes sense. We're in a fat downtrend right now. So taking sells obviously makes sense, catching the continuation. And that is a beautiful break retest. You have this and the backup over here. So even with like a 30, 40 pip stop loss, you're chilling. So that's one example. I've got the YouTube chat open. Beautiful. Yes, 1 minute time frame. That's what we're going down to. If you guys want, you can send in your analysis too, or I can just go over mine. I've already done my analysis for this week, so it's... Why can't I hear that thing? There we go. So I'll just really cover the zones that I'm looking at. For EA, I'm mainly focusing on these pairs as well. I'll also add UJ because I am actually trading that now. So UJ's in addition. These, I can probably hide them for now. I'm just going to fuck those off for now. I'm just going to stick with these because these alone, I can get enough trade. So I'm just going to see how it goes. This one is just basic 50 fib level. This one, back up 61, break retest level. There's nothing else I see really, unless you want to go like something like that, which... Yeah, I see, but there is going to be nothing. That fib, no. This one is going to have to be the fib, which obviously there is no fib there. So unless you're looking for some sort of alignment with EA, something else lines up maybe, then I guess, yeah, that could have alignment. Yeah, it could have alignment, actually, yeah. We need alignment. I won't say that with timing. I need alignment for that one. So this is what I'm going to start doing, by the way. I'll mark out... what I need for each thing, or what it has, for example. So this is 50 fib, all the EMAs currently. This is 61 fib backup. I was going to do my risk management for each one, but obviously I don't want to show everyone. Is that 40-40? No, it's not. No, I'm just lagging. Obviously I don't want to show everyone all my entries and my stop losses. I wish I could, but I just don't want to get destroyed by prop firms again like it happened last time. But obviously when I actually take the trade and I'm entered, then I'll show you guys my entry so you can get in technically or whatever. I think it's pretty simple to know where I'm entering anyway. You guys always get it within a few pips, so it doesn't really make a difference if I show you or not. And then when it comes to stop loss, I'm pretty sure we all pick roughly the same stop loss. So EA, I don't really see anything currently. There was this break retest. Obviously on the weekly, we had the big break retest and this little break retest, which both got destroyed on Thursday. I'm pretty sure that was. Yeah, Thursday we saw a massive move across the markets, which destroyed most trades. I did talk about that in the analysis section. 3 fails, 4 worked. So technically they're okay. Gold 4 hour went crazy, but we did have quite a lot work, to be fair. 4 hour currently does have a setup as well right now. The break retest, which technically, based on entries, it missed. If you were entering at the break retest, obviously gold would have done something like that. So we missed initially, did a big move. I probably still would have went for it, but then it missed by like 25 and did 60. So again, yeah. And then it missed by not much at all and almost did the move. So that would be a no-go, but that is a really nice break retest. You could even look at that as like an intra Oh no, it's just a daily break retest to be fair. Let me go back to the chat. There we go. So EA, yeah, not really looking at anything. That's, yeah, just waiting to see where it goes, to be honest. Alignment with that could be nice. And then if not, we have the very top. Nothing else. Weekly. That's a nice weekly level. You have the weekly 200 EMA pushing into this, which would be even nicer. Of course, you have the low. May as well mark it out. So that is literally all the levels I see. Does anyone see any other levels apart from that? Or is that it? Do you guys see any other levels? Because currently I think that is pretty spot on. EN. That's it. Okay, good. Yep. EN. Okay, so this is an aggressive one. This is what I mean with this type of trade. That's 260. We had a beautiful break retest of this, which was the big 38, as you can see here. 38 fib, big break retest, missed by like 1 or 2 pips, and that worked a treat. You also had the 23 with this intra level, which was like 130 pips, which also got destroyed on Thursday. Yeah. Let me delete that for now. No, I can delete the big one. No, I'll delete the small one for now. We'll focus on the buys. So the levels I see here, you have this. You technically have that as well, obviously, but it's a lot weaker. You do have the 50 fib. I guess you do have the 50 fib as well. Because if you're looking at this, what that did, 130. That did 80. It's a bit rougher on the 4 hour. No, it's not. It's actually okay on the 4 hour. I thought it'd be pretty bad. So that's not actually that bad. You could go for the 50 and then use the 61 as a backup. I think that would actually be the smart play, to be fair. Yeah, because that is a completely valid level. Obviously, it's a more of a intra-ish level. We broke structure, created a new high, pushed up. That means this has a level, and also the break retest, but I think that's a bit of a messy break retest, to be honest. Purely because of that wick on a daily that it created as well. This. So if you're looking at that, you've got to incorporate that just above it, which I wouldn't really want to go for, to be honest, because I guess you could then say all of this is one big level, because then you got the 38 fib, which then lines up with that. But then I'd say the 38 fib has been used with this break retest, so I'd probably just fuck all of that off, to be honest, unless it was a clean retest, where obviously we had this, and then if I had a clean breakthrough, then yeah, sure. But yeah, no, I think the 50 with that level is, yeah, that's good. So we just have the 61 fib, no, 50 fib. 50 F weaker level. That probably does have the 100 EMA. 50 backup. So this is sort of the backup zone now. And apart from that, we then have obviously this level down here with potentially a trend line if it lines up by the end of week, which I doubt we're going to have that big of a drop. I guess you could see it beginning of next week as well. Oh yeah, you could. You can see it beginning of next week. So you have the level, EMA, potentially a trend line, psych level, 1.8. All adds up nicely. That is a beautiful trend line. Obviously, high, low, created a new high, so that's completely valid. Duplicate trend line works bang on. This is the exact duplicate, by the way. Look how perfect that was. Exact tap. So anticipating a third tap of the trend line, that could end up being a beautiful sell. If that did line up, it'd be beautiful. Really, really nice. Because obviously we had this big ass monthly level. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if that lines up. That's like end of the month. So yeah, 50, 61, this level, and then this 50 fib. It is aggressive, and I probably wouldn't go for it now just because we've sort of consolidated. We've come back to retest this area, which is literally a few pips away. So I would fuck that off now. I'll keep the level there, but I would not go for it at all. So that is it on EN for me. I'll look at GN after, and then we'll compare to see if we have any alignment. So GA, the only fib I see is this one. Unless you want to go crazy and draw a massive fib, which I don't really want to do. And aggressive fibs, obviously that's the only other fib which has been conquered now. So the fib, we only have really this zone down here, which is the 61 break retest, 100 EMA, this little zone down here. Other levels, we have this. Then you could obviously say like that's a level, which yeah, completely fair it is. If that's a level, then obviously this is level, but it's just awkward where you draw your level when you have obviously price action that's done this. Do you draw it here, here, or here? And if you are entering here, you've got to incorporate that. So this, the only reason I didn't draw this one is because the zone's a bit shit, that's all. This is obviously a clean zone. The only backup you got to consider is that. Whereas this, you've got 1, 2, 3, and then you've got one right next to it. So it's a bit of an awkward one. So for me, I'd probably just stick to that. So for buyers, there is no fib. Do we have a trend line? None that are gonna work on this for those buyers. May as well quickly draw the next buyers after that as well. Just get them on the chart. With this weird break retest here. Again, this is where it's awkward because you got this, you've got this, and you've got this. Which one would you guys look for, by the way? If you were looking for buys from this area, what would you do? Would you wait for that? Would you go for that? Would you split entries and go one entry here, one entry here? Would you go for the middle one? Would you go for the top one, stop loss below them all? What do you guys do? For the guys who trade like this. Last one. Okay, fair. Wayfam, Lytix, Baldwin, Joe. I know you guys trade like this, so. What do you go for? Or would you just ignore it? Probably go for the higher one and cover it all. Okay, it's 50. But not my favorite type of level. Last one, safe entry. Okay, yeah, fair. I would probably go for the last one. Yeah, just because this type of level is shit. Always shit. The same with like this type thing. Because again, you've got that. I mean, that one's pretty much the same, but again, you've got that. So you got that little intra type level, and then you got the bigger level. So it's a bit of a bummer. Those are always shit zones to trade. I'm trying to find another one, but again, I guess it's like this, where you have that one, the smaller intra level, and the bigger level. But yeah, so for example, there wasn't an example, never mind. Oh, I guess here's an example. Again, you have this, that, and that. So personally, obviously I'd wait for the top one, because then if you wait for the top one, you've got a breach of these two levels, which is just an extra confluence. I won't go for any of those two, because then you've obviously got to cover the entire thing, which is 50 plus, which isn't the most sustainable, of course. So I would only mark that as level, unless we saw some beautiful alignment timing type thing, then yeah, I'd go for that one. And I wouldn't really be too arsed about covering that. That's the only time I'm not bothered about covering like the next level type thing. So I'd probably go, let's say we did have timing. What's that? 5-3. What's this wick? Probably go around 4. Biggest stop loss. Something like that. Maybe even 45 at a push and go for alignment. So obviously what's this? GA. I'd be looking for alignment with GU, AU, DXY, that type thing. But I'd need strong alignment. I don't really like looking for these type of trades when it's not a USD pair. If this was like a GU or gold or something like that, or UJ, then you find alignment with DXY, yeah, 100%. But GA, GN type alignment, not as strong. But I'll write it down. Alignment needed. And then for the top one, we just need basically breach of the zone. Breach of previous zone. And I'll go for that. This one is aggressive, 61 fib, but obviously it was a decent level, 142 pips. And ended what? 130, broke the low, really big break. The 23 fib has worked, so for me, that gives me even more confidence to go for the 61. I know this was obviously a much bigger level, but considering it pulled back the very next day after that massive ass move. Yeah, I'll go for the 61 if it pushes up there. That was a super aggressive play. Obviously, I wouldn't have gone for that. No, probably wouldn't have. So that is done. Now it's 61. So that is all I see. For these, obviously, I need, again, timing, alignment. That's really all I have, to be honest, with them. Timing / alignment. There's no, like, break previous level or anything. If this one broke, I wouldn't go for that one. I just need timing and alignment for them. GN. Very, very boring in GN. We had this break retest, which worked, didn't work, I don't know. A lot of drawdown from the level itself. Did 36. So, yeah. I mean, break and retest, I would have entered on the break retest, so I wouldn't have gone less than 40 on GN. So, technically, if I would have taken that trade, I'd still be in, unless spread did me dirty. So, it would have worked, but obviously, Thursday we had big move. So, that is gone. 38 fib was the aggressive break retest, similar to GA, which had the 23 break retest. So there you had alignment, but GN missed, GA moved. No. Yeah, GN missed, GA moved. So that, to me, is a cancel now. I wouldn't really go for that or look for that. This is what I mean by the aggressive plays, by the way. They kind of make sense. As long as the trade does make sense, I would go for it. Again, here you have, obviously, this and this. I'd much rather go for that second one. What's that level I have? Oh, some level from fucking 17 years ago, by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay. 2016, beautiful. But 3 big levels. We have, oh, that lines up with that big ass break, weekly break retest. I'll mark that out. That's beautiful. Oh, because it was a break retest. Aha. It's a break retest of the break retest. So all I see here, I mean, that one's gone, so that fib's useless. The buy fib, that's no, that's technically, yeah. But I probably would draw it off this. I mean, I'd probably draw it off that one, to be honest. Let's see. 61, bang on. I didn't even see that, to be fair. If you drew it from here, I do prefer that one. I'd say that's the start of the move. I would say this. So here, obviously, you have 61, nothing else. What we on GN? So again, maybe alignment with GA or something. But I'll take this either way. 61 fib. Yeah, that's it. You do also, I guess I can write down weekly break retest, which has already worked, but it's still a very nice weekly level. As you can see, we had that push up to this wick, came back down, created that low, and then pushed up. So it's still a really nice level. We've got to be aware of that, though. If we see a big reaction from there, that could also happen. As you see, it had a reaction here as well. So that is about it for the 61. Then you have these backup levels. If this fails, backup for, oh god, no. Backup for 61. Breach of previous needed. And then this one, I mean, if that one fails and that one fails, I guess you got to go for this one. Backup of the backup, which has the 200 EMA currently, so that's your zone. No, 100 EMA, the yellow's 100. 100 EMA. You do have like this 40 break retest, which is a bit of a pain. You got like that and that, which, yeah, then is shit. Yeah, that is shit. So I guess you got to kind of just ignore that, because there's no way you can cover it unless you want to go fucking 80, 90 pip stop loss. So I think that's inevitable. You just got to take the trade. So that is GN management. For this, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go for this, purely because you have this level, you have the higher level, and then you have that big ass weekly level. If anything, I'd rather go for that big ass break, big ass weekly level if we breach these two highs. Weekly, I'm always in caps, weekly level, need breach of two lower levels. GJ. Shit, we have a lot of stuff on here. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we'll go over the buys first. So buy levels, we have this. This is an odd one. Which, I mean, it's technically valid, but I don't know if I like that one or not. I'm kind of debating it at the minute because yes, it's the break retest, but I'd say that break retest has worked now. We broke, came back down, missed by like what, 1 pip, did move, came back down, tapped. I'd say that's level now. I'd kind of sack off that break retest and say that is the valid level. So this is when it gets messy because obviously you have this and you have this and you have this. And then you have the EMA, which probably won't line up, but you could have it. So then how on earth do you manage all this? Because you have this one. Let's say you go 50-50. You can't really do that because you're not even covering the level. So you'd have to either split this. You could go one big ass trade if you wanted to. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. That is huge. I mean, I guess you could. If you did that and last then... Oh, fucking hell. Let's say you covered that with 30. That's 5. That's a 1 to 2.5. If you caught this one, obviously you'd bag literally 0.15%. Is that even worth going for? Probably not. But then obviously if you bag this one, you just gained a nice little 2.3% on this. So yeah. So to be honest, for 0.15%, I don't think it's even worth going for that one. I'll probably sack that off. Then what do you do? I don't know. I think the management of this is a bit of a tough one. How would you guys manage it? Or would you guys just sack this zone off in total? So you have this level, you've kind of got that, and you've got this break retest. How would you guys manage it? Would you go for any of them? Would you just wait and go for this lower one? Would you go for the top one and ignore the bottom two? I wouldn't take any of it. Okay. Anyone else? I think it's definitely worth going for at least the last one. You take the 200 EMA. I think definitely worth the last one. Because if this one fails, this one fails, this one's got way higher chance of working. This is the very last one. Then if this one fails, price is just pushed all the way down, straight move into this level, which I highly doubt is going to happen. It's going to have to pull back from somewhere in this zone. That's a big ass zone not to pull back from. So I think worst case, definitely go for this lower one. Nice one. Nice one, Surgical. Beautiful analysis. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know which one I'd pick because the 200 EMA, I think that's going to be too far anyway. It's already 42 pips. So I don't think I'd go for that. I'd kind of sack that off. Let me write that down. Zone pushing 50 plus. I think I'd have to go for the bottom one. Break of above level 61F. I don't know which one I'd go for though, because you have these two. So you have to see. But anyway, that one's worked. Other buy levels, you have this, which could see this big ass trend line. Technically you have the duplicate, which, oh wait, this isn't even a valid trend line, is it? No, it's not even a valid trend line. Yep, never mind. Yeah, you don't really have anything, do you? I guess that's why this you have, I mean, alignment, obviously, timing, or break of this. Yeah, so I'll put tab, time and alignment, break a previous level. And then this one for sells, let's just delete that real quick. You have that, and then you obviously have like this top level up here, which is a little intro level, but completely valid. Then you have the break retest as well, which all aligns. And I think that's a 61. Fuck yeah, that's a 61. So then you have this, which is a nice zone, which is worth it as well. Obviously this, I mean, it's still technically valid, to be fair. If you're looking for entries, I mean, yeah, no, ignore me. No, you wouldn't. Not when market's closed right next to it. You would not go for that at all. So ignore me. We get rid of that. 61, that's beautiful. A little bit of an aggressive trade. You have the psych level, like the 0.2 level as well. So 61 fib. Intra. That's a nice trade. So that is definitely potentially this week. I'll put sells because that's closest. That's buys. I say sells are more likely there. Buys. Don't know. UJ. 23 fib worked this week. Beautiful play. That aligned with GJ, which did this reaction here of this level. So we had alignment across the board there. UJ, we have some other levels over here. And the buy levels, that is a valid trend line because obviously we have the low. It's created a high. It's pushed to a low and broke the previous high. So that makes this point and this point valid for a trend line, which now you could duplicate and put on there and look for sells, which I'll do right now and see if it could potentially line up. Let's see. No. No. Never mind. It's not going to line up with any of those sells unless we look like... Yeah, no. You won't catch me taking one of those trades. So 23, done. 38 is the break retest and this tiny ass little level. 50 fib is a backup, completely valid. And yeah, you then have these little intro levels, which, I mean, that one is nice. Fuck, I mean, they're both okay, to be fair. If we had like timing, alignment, or whatever, again, I'll put tab on these because those two are okay. That could have trend line, definitely. And yeah, that's about it really. For sells, I'm just looking for one of these highs. Again, I'll be looking for alignment or a strong break of this level. Again, tab. Yeah. GU. Aggressive play, but yeah, I'd go for it. That is just 50 fib, break retest, decent. Makes sense, obviously. We're in a fat ass downtrend right now, so makes complete sense. That one is a bit more aggressive. Obviously, the fib's not the biggest, and it's a bit of a quick play, but it is nice. And then I guess for backup, you have like that, which I mean, we must have a trend line going on here. Yeah, that's technically a valid trend line, but I don't think anything is going to line up with that unless we push on Monday all the way, maybe Tuesday. You could even push it with Wednesday, to be fair, so I guess you could have that. However, this level isn't going to line up with the trend line. Apart from that, fib. I mean, obviously, this big fib, I don't think that's going to line up with it. I stand corrected. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Nice. So we have big, oh god, big 23 fib, trend line, and it's got the psych there as well, which is nice. Yeah, so we got two levels there. And then the buy level is all the way down here. I don't know what we'll see with that. Potentially alignment with DXY or something. Obviously, it's GU, so USD works a treat for alignment. So sells on GU. And then gold is the last one daily. I mean, I'm trading gold on the 4 hour anyway, so I can fuck this off. Don't really see anything on the 4 hour at the minute. You got that tiny ass level, but that is even too small. I mean, yes, it's a good intra level. Obviously, price pushed up, pushed down, pushed up, broke this high, created a level, but I would not go for that. You do have the psych as well, just above at 25, which isn't too bad, but again, I'm waiting for more like levels like this, that, maybe that. I guess you could then look at that, but not that, not these little intro levels. No. So yeah, I don't really see anything on gold. And then last of all, I mean, DXY for alignment. Obviously, we reacted off a really nice level. This level and the break retest, we got that one. That had a nice reaction. Next is the break retest if we see a continuation on DXY, which I'd kind of expect considering that. But obviously Monday, everyone's back to trading. Banks, institutions, hedge funds, asset managers, all the big players and shit. I think most people are coming back tomorrow or next Monday, but I think majority of them it's tomorrow. So I probably will try and stay away from trading tomorrow. London Open, mainly New York Open, is going to be a little bit fun. I think we're just going to have a shit ton of volume. So I don't think it's worth trading tomorrow, to be honest. I think we just wait until it calms down on Tuesday, unless there's like some golden beautiful setup that appears. But like DXY alignment with another USD pair that's got beautiful setup already. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at with DXY. There, all the levels get all marked up ready, and then this I don't really mark up any of these. Silver had a really nice level, which didn't really align with gold at all. They're kind of doing their own thing right now. They're not really aligned much, but most of the time, silver and gold do have some really nice alignment trades. But yeah, they're just doing their own little thing. So we'll see. But when they do align, I'll go back to looking at this for alignment. That is about it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more aggressive with the trades. Try and take, let's say, I'll try and aim for like 2 a week. I think that's a nice aim. 2 trades a week would be beautiful. That's 8 a month. If we could push it to like 10 a month, that'd be amazing. See how it goes. 1% a trade. Crack on. I'm gonna put a lot of focus into fundamentals this year. Quite a lot of focus, because obviously, like, I can't really expand on my technical knowledge much unless I want to learn like different aspects of other strategies, or going deeper into like, I don't know, shit ton of back tests and tons of data collection and working out, right, okay, on EN this works, this doesn't. So I think I'm going to push fundamentals quite a bit, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to start trying to daily journal again, because that really helped me like massively. I kept on track of every news event. Like each morning I'd just go on Forex Factory. Okay, this is releasing, this is releasing, this is releasing. This is expected to be higher, so I'm expecting USD to potentially do this. And if it doesn't, there's a big level on DXY. It could react and we see a continuation. I try and predict it at the beginning of the day. So basically write what news is happening for the day. Try and predict it. So just pick a pair or two like GU. If it's USD news, just pick GU and say, what do you think is going to happen? If USD news comes out bullish, what's going to happen? If it comes out bearish, what's going to happen? Do you think it's going to come out like not much difference, or is it going to be a big variance? Just try and guess what's going to happen. And then at the end of the day, once obviously you know what happens and stuff, go back, end of the day, write down what actually happened. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to have like a Notion page for each currency. So for USD, for pound, for NZD, and I'm going to keep up to date on basically what's happened as well. So I'll have like the main like first paragraph. I'll create it and send it to you guys anyway, but I'll have like the first paragraph, which is an overview of what is currently happening for that economy, currency, central bank, whatever it is. And then I'll have like constant updates, like weekly updates about what's happening. So then I can go back and read it pretty much like a story. Because if I said to you guys like what's happening in US right now, like what is the current state of the USD, what's happening, what are the central bank currently talking about, like the Fed and shit, now what's their current aim, focus, all that stuff. Is USD strong right now? Is it weak? Are they trying to lower interest rates? Are they trying to increase, well, not increase, but decrease inflation? Whatever. Like, I'm guessing most of you guys, I mean, US is probably pretty easy because obviously elections and it's a bit simple right now. They're trying to cut interest rates, but we don't know how aggressive it's going to be. Donald Trump and all his new fucking tax stuff. Forgot what you call them. Yeah, see, I'm out of it. What's it called? Tariffs. That's the one. Tariffs. And if they're going to come in play, and I think I'm pretty sure the main focus right now is if the Fed are going to be in line with Trump's tariffs and Trump's ideas and shit like that, or if there's going to be competition. I'm pretty sure that's the main focus. I don't know. Because obviously if they're in line, that's good. But if they're not, then there's going to be drama. So I think that's what people are waiting to see, is if they're going to be in line with each other or not. I think, don't know. Tariffs are just going to cause inflation to hit 9% again. See, so most people probably didn't know that. Or what the tariffs even are, or what they're going to do, or how that's going to affect the currency or anything. So that's what I'm going to keep on top of as well. So that's mainly just literally reading the news. I use Yahoo Finance. That is honestly the best one for free. If you go have like Bloomberg, Market Watch, all them ones, what other ones is there? Most of them, you can read like one article a day. CNBC, I have Bloomberg, Market Watch, Financial Juice. Most of them, yeah, they cost. But Yahoo Finance is pretty good. You just go on it, you click news, and then it has like all of it's to do with markets. You click on anything. All eyes on US job reports in first full trading week of 2025. It talks about all the different markets and what people are looking at, and okay, it's going to be USD bullish, and it's like quite a lot, and it's all free. It's pretty good. I'm also testing out this one. Obviously, we have the partnerships with MCI. If you guys haven't seen or have seen, we have basically partnerships with these different companies, such as, I mean, if you go to the Discord, I'm going to start doing the giveaways again as of this week. But if you go to partners, we're currently partners with X Funded, Forex Prop Firm, My Funded Futures, and Market Miner. We do have two others that aren't listed on there as well. And basically, we just promote them in that little channel, and in return, they give us free subscriptions, free accounts, free giveaways every single month. So yeah, if you obviously you need to go in go to the top where it says start here, go to opt-in notifications, select giveaways, and obviously you'll get tagged in a little giveaways channel. So and most of them don't require they just require you to join a Discord type thing, nothing crazy. But one I'm testing at the minute to see if we want to partner with these. So we do actually have another one. Fuck, I forgot their name. Which we can have a partner with these, which is I mean, I'll show you the actual. This is Economic Calendar for Smarter Trading. It's like AI based. I just signed up to their free trial. Custom notifications, live stream economic events, personalize the calendar, AI impact score. Yeah, you can do all this stuff basically. I don't know how it works yet, to be honest. Oh, the earnings is pretty cool. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Charts. Ooh. Moderate market impact expected, usually at a higher volatility, macro impact, popularity, risk level, impacted asset, USD, S&P. Oh, that is actually kind of cool. So if we go to like ISM services, okay. High, UJ, EU, S&P, gold. It's monthly, USD, it's the services, details, it tells you everything. Also known as why it's important, how to trade it. History, you can see that, oh my god, this is kind of cool. Okay, it's actually kind of cool. And tools. Don't know what else. Okay, it's kind of cool, but wish we could see it all. Fuck off. What do you mean? Oh, I thought I wasn't sharing it. Oh, I'm not sharing it. Oh no. Oh shoot, one sec. Fuck, which one? Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. Now you can see it. Oops. Okay, so my bad. This is it. This isn't a promo, but I'm just wondering whether we can, I don't know, get a partnership. If you guys would actually use this, then it's cool. You can see different things, custom notifications, personalized calendar. You can watch the events, and this is basically it. This is a calendar of everything that's happening. There's one high red impacts on Sunday. Tomorrow we have 21 red impacts. Okay, anyway. For example, you can click on them and it'll tell you volatility, what it's going to actually impact. You can click on the details. It tells you exactly what it is, what it measures, how to trade it. You can look at the history. Okay, I guess you can't look at the history for that one. Let's go on that one. Can you look at the history for this one? There you go. You can look at the history and the actual and all that shit. And then you can go on earnings. And it has all the earnings for the stocks people. And then charts. It's where you can click these things. I don't know. Tools. I don't know actually. Is it that good? Don't know, but anyway, it costs normally, so I might be able to get like a, you know, a partnership type thing and get it for free, blah, blah, blah. But we'll see. Anyway, I don't know why I was going on with that. Oh yeah, so I like how to learn fundamentals and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to be reading a shit ton of the news, and I'm going to be going back to like market flows and what's actually happening each morning type thing. So, okay, so this is releasing, this is releasing, this is releasing. I'm going to try and guess what happens. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to say, right, this is what actually happened. DXY did this, it came out higher than expected, and this caused this, price was priced in, it wasn't priced in, we saw a risk off environment, all that stuff. So I'll let you guys know how it goes, but yeah, hopefully, yeah, we're ready to smash it. If anyone has any questions or anything, or needs to DM me, feel free. But yeah, that's about it. Peace out, YouTube. Bye bye. Auto stop. What's auto stop? I can auto stop the stream.